I'm Rebecca from Pack Hacker, and in this video we'll be taking a detailed look at the Fjallraven High Coast Foldsack 24, which I've been testing now for 2 weeks. Check out our site for the full written review, link is in the description below. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's start off with the material. On the Fjallraven site, they do say it's waterproof, but they are referring to this actual material. So if you took it out, doesn't mean, through the zippers and linings and things like that, that it's going to be completely protected. But it will give you some added water resistance, which is really nice. It's made with recycled nylon, and then at the bottom, you can see there's a slightly different material here, and this is their Berg shell fabric, so it just gives it a little bit of added durability, a bit more structure, and this fabric does pick up hairs a bit more than, well, this one doesn't at all, but picks up a few hairs, but it is on the bottom of the pack, so it's not something that you really notice. This bag is slightly crinkly. It's got like a bit of noise, especially when you haven't got as many items in it, but when you fill it up, it's not as noticeable, but this is really lightweight. There's not much structure to it, so as you can see, as you fill the bag, if you don't think about how you're packing it, it can kind of change its shape a little bit. But what is nice is you do have these compression straps on either side, gives it a bit more structure. You can reduce the size a little if you need to. And another just really nice thing about this pack is that on all of the straps, I'll take you through the harness system in a bit, but there are strap keepers, so it just keeps it really nice and tidy, which is something that I really enjoyed on this pack. So there's a lot of different straps, and on the other side as well going on, so that's a really nice feature. Before I jump into all the pockets, I'll just show you have the iconic Fjallraven Arctic Fox on the front, and this is a reflective tag. You've got some branding on this metal hook, and then you've got the flag and some branding on the back there. So inside this, you've got 2 side pockets. This one fits a water bottle, but it is going to start eating up some space on the inside of the pack, so just be aware of that. And on this side, I've just got, it's kind of like small items. If you had like an umbrella, I've got some gloves in there. Just items you want to access quickly, because you do have this quick access pocket here, but if you want to access anything else, you need to go through this roll top here. So that just creates, a bit of extra space for you to keep your items that you want to grab quickly. So talking about this pocket here, quick access, this is coming really handy. I've got kind of anti-bac gel and my phone in there at the moment, but as you can see, you've got this white, it's almost like grey lining in here, really light grey. It just makes it really easy to see whatever you have in there. But just to note, if you are going to pack the main compartment really full, then it is going to take up some extra space inside this compartment here. So you're not going to be able to fit as much in if your main compartment is really, really full. So that's just something else to be aware of. So if I turn this around here, you have this fold top closure. So what you can do is, if you wanted to fill it right up to the top, you can actually leave that open, because this has a zipper here. So you've kind of got that extra capacity should you need it, which is a really nice feature. And then if you haven't got as much in, you can bring it down, hook it across there, and it's a lot smaller, a lot more compact, so you can kind of work it to your style and what you need to carry, which is really good. And you've also got these daisy chains here anyway, so if you wanted to maybe like leave it up or just hook it on one of the top ones, then you can put your hero clip or other carabiner or something like that on there. Okay, so before I show you inside that compartment, let me just show you this back panel. Now you have got some light padding here and some mesh, but there is a lot of flexibility in this back panel. So I did find that when I was carrying items that didn't have my laptop in there, so I didn't have that structure, the items inside were starting to dig into my bag, and you can almost see like how it flexes around the items I've got in there now, and you can feel them. So yeah, if you're gonna like really pack it full, then it isn't the most comfortable on your back. However, the shoulder straps have a light amount of padding, a bit of mesh, and they were comfortable for the weight that you can carry inside this pack. And you've also got an adjustable sternum strap here that you can move up and down, and of course across there. And if you look as well, you can see we've got these elasticated, just like that, strap keepers. Just keeps everything really tidy, and you can remove these completely, as you can with the hip belt as well. So that's really nice. The hip belt doesn't have much padding, but for this size pack, you don't really need it, but it is nice to know it's there. But it also kind of just, you can keep it on there, and because it is so minimal, you don't really notice it's there. So that was quite nice to have as like a little backup if I needed it. And then on the top, you can see here, there is just a really kind of minimal, a quick grab handle that you can, it's handy to just pick the bag up. I really like having one of these on a day pack. But of course, I'm not going to spend long amounts of time actually carrying that. So it doesn't matter that it's not overly padded, but it's nice to have. Okay, so let's take a look inside the main compartment. There are YKK zippers on this pack, and these zipper pulls, which have, you know, kind of like the earthy Fjallraven yellows, and there's like a white as well. And it just makes it stand out so you can see it a lot easier instead of it being exactly the same colour. So I like that they have them. However, I will note that sometimes when this zipper goes right into this edge, sometimes you have to kind of wriggle it around to get it back closed. So I've noticed that a few times, especially when I'm on the go and I'm trying to zipper it up quickly, then it has got a bit stuck and you just have to wriggle it to get it out of that corner, which is a little frustrating and something to be aware of. Okay, so in this main compartment here, it's basically like a big bucket. So I've got my coat, and so like using packing cubes and things like that in this compartment is going to come in handy. I've got tech kit in there as well. And so as you can try and show you inside there, you've got a big amount of space, but behind along the back, if I just flip that up, I'll show you that in a second. You do have a laptop compartment. There is no padding. This is an elasticated strap here. So we do recommend using, you know, a laptop sleeve if you've got one. It's just going to give your laptop that extra protection, which it is going to need in this pack, especially if you have other items in the front, you know, digging into it. But yeah, if you don't use it, if I just take that sleeve out, it goes, you know, it hides away, so you haven't really got to worry about it being in there. It doesn't take up a huge amount of space, so if you're not carrying a laptop, it's not a big deal. And you can use that as a bit of organisation as well if you're not. What I do like about this pack is with a roll top, it's nice that you're able to have this bit of quick access pocket at the top here. So rather than having to dig down to the bottom of the pack, as soon as you open it up, you've got this here. So if you had like a passport in there or something that you wanted to keep safe, just got my keys in there at the moment on a key clip, this little plastic clip there, then it's just so nice that you open it up, it's right at the top, and it's really, really handy. One point I just want to make though, if you do have your laptop in this pocket, if you're going to have a lot in there, it is going to bulge over the top, and there is no padding in this pocket, so just be aware if your laptop is there and there's no protection on it, then whatever is in here could potentially dig into that, your laptop hanging over the top there. But a really nice feature to have that extra organisation there. And yeah, I really enjoyed using that. So, oh, see, it's getting a bit stuck again. So I'll try and pull that over. You have to kind of wriggle it in, and it does help. So the last feature I just want to show you, I just need to empty the pack to do this. And what it does is you can roll it up to create easy storage. So So because this pack is so flexible, just check I don't have anything left in there before I do. Oh, I do. Let me just take that out, that will help. Okay, so because this pack is so flexible, you can, in fact, roll it up, and if you take your time, you can probably do it a lot tidier than what I'm doing here. And then this loop here can attach, oh gosh, let me try again. So if you roll this up, you can attach this onto here. That was better, there we go. And then basically you can put that away for easy storage. And yeah, it comes in handy if you want to just shove it in a cupboard or something like that. And it keeps all the straps nice and tidy and hidden away. So there you have it, the Fjallraven High Coast Foldsack 24. Check out packhacker.com for more information and the best buying options that help support the channel at no additional cost to you. Link down below. We'll see you in the next video.